Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizky Trandi and I will answer the question from linguistic subjects. So the question is number one. Do you agree with saying that it is important to learn linguistic English language education? Why? Please explain your answer. My answer is yes, I agree because by learning linguistic, we got like a basic knowledge of how to learn English more. Also, more since it teaches not just how to use grammar, but also teach how to use grammar when speaking. Question number two. To understand linguistics, we firstly need to know the fundamental concept of language and communication. Do you agree with that? Why? My question is yes, because linguistics is basically a combination of language knowledge and communication knowledge that are used to understand linguistic, and it's used when you want to start communication. Number three, to understand no I mean what do you know of communication? Please explain your answer based on online and expert definition. What I know is that based on expert definition, communication is an activity where two or more people is passing or exchanging information each others to each others. Number four. I'm sorry. Number four. How many communication systems do humans have? Explain your answer. Okay, so there are three human communication system. Number one, communicate using speech. It's communicate using speech is talking to other people, whether they just listen or answering the person that speak. Number two, communicate using writing. Communicate using writing is communicate with people by writing other people message or information that other people want to share. Number three, communicate using gesture. Communicate using gesture is communicate by expressing our feeling or message through some gesture that show our feelings or message. This method usually used by people who have trouble of hearing or deaf people or people that cannot talk. And number five is what type of what type what type what types of knowledge do people have that they can produce their speeches in their social interaction? Explain your answers. So answer is there are three types of knowledge. First, knowledge of semantic roles. It's a knowledge of speaker well of it's a knowledge of speaker skills to be able to formulate the meaning in his mind to be conveyed. Number two, knowledge of syntactical rules. It's a knowledge of speakers skill of putting words together that will express the things you want to say. And number three, knowledge of phonological rules. It's knowledge of speaker skill to be able to combine the other two knowledge before to construct a sentence that will be converted into a profit sound to express the message. I think that's all. Thank you so much for your attention and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.